loading in. I'm gonna say hello once again because it was a bit of a rush start earlier. We have here for ProDota2 League, we have Quantic or Eclipse or Clips, you know, you name it. It's just it's Miguel, Rise, Mistress, Playmate, and Mania, those 5 versus M5, and it's a best out of 1, if I recall correctly. And after this game, we're gonna follow M5 into the Gosu League, and the picks are already done. So we're gonna see some quick all picks being done here, so I can go through them later when everybody has sorted their hero. It's gonna be an anti-mage game. Sorry, but yeah. And a Tidehunter game, so we're gonna see some nice team fights also. There's also a Darkseer. And I'm just gonna fix now the camera speed just while I wait for... Oh, there's no pause. That's the first. Oh, never mind, there's a pause. Was wondering, there's always a pause at the start of the game. So this will give me the time to go over who's playing what. We have Standing on the Chen, we have SS on the Anti-Mage, Blood Angel playing the Darkseer, Lich is being played by Vigos, and PGG playing the Queen of Pain for M5. On the other side, we have for Quantic, Quantic, Eclipse, Eclipse, etc. We have Miguel playing the Nature's Prophet, Mania on the Tidehunter, Mistress on the Mirana, Playmate on the Windrunner, and last but not least is Rise, even though he says Geig or something, it's Rise, on the Enchantress. So that's what we're gonna see. We already see some trees being sent out into the forest, or well, not really into the forest, but towards the rune spots to either deny them or to know where they are, just in case, from Furion, of course. So for the lanes, I'm expecting there to be a dual lane for Mirana and for the Tidehunter, with of course Rise being in the forest and maybe even Rise being in the enemy forest, making that aggressive semi-tri lane. And that could be a nice option, with Furion gonna probably be a solo bottom by the looks of it, and Windrunner in the middle. Let's see, we have for M5 we have Queen of Pain going towards that middle lane, but might actually be going towards the solo top lane. Would not be a bad option for them, as then they could have, where is he? No, Queen of Pain is gonna be in the middle. No doubt about that, because there's going to be a solo side lane for Blood Angel on the top lane. He's going to be soloing that one, while Chen is going to go into the forest, and it looks like double damage gets picked up by the Anti-Mage. It's going to be on the bottom lane together with the Lich. So they have some nice deny abilities here, with the Lich being able to stop the farm from Furion, even though he'll probably get most of his farm by well, from level farm and then TPing in for kills. Even though he spec his Nature's Call first, just to get the night creeps, we're probably gonna see him spec teleportation quite high to begin with, but there's different builds for him, so we might not.
You are simply not worthy.
And Windrunner versus Queen of Pain. That's always nice to see, because both of these can play very aggressive, can play very defensive also. They've both got a great escape mechanism. And they will just... well, the two typical side solos will go in the middle, or two a lot picked side solos. And we have a pause once again. Well, we're gonna see out what Mania is doing here. He's gonna pull the creep wave. It looks... that's a bit weird. Why would he do that? Well, there is already a creep wave pushing in towards Mirana, so she will get that farm. But they're gonna get some farm for themselves. Mania and Rise are just gonna take these creeps to get some farm from themselves, I'm expecting, or they're gonna pull the creeps around the tower towards Mistress. But we will see. Meantime, Chen took position into the Radiant Forest, so he will be able to help out on the bottom lane if needed. And he'll probably be able to push really hard. I mean, as soon as Furion leaves his lane, there's going to be a Chen with a lot of creeps. There's going to be, well, okay, Lich is not really the pushing hero, it's actually anti-push. But that will leave the tower very vulnerable. And for now, Nature's Prophet is very vulnerable to ganks. He's still level 1, he's not getting any experience at all, actually. It's just staying back, being safe, because I don't think they have seen Chen at all yet, so they're gonna wait until they are at least sure that, you know, of his positioning. It will be tricky though, as they only place wards on the top side, so they won't see him in the dire forest where you would expect him to be. They have placed wards here, and I placed wards on the lane there. But no wards on the bottom side from nobody actually. It doesn't look like. Well, there's a ward for M5 right here. Who has the other one? Let's find that out. Or maybe I just can't see it at the moment. Or maybe it was countered already, but I don't expect that. And yeah, they're just taking the farm from themselves while the Wildkin is doing some damage with this tornado. Taking a lot of damage himself too. And gonna take some extra creeps. Almost, well, might be looking to go already with some pushing, because they're pushing their lane back, making sure that nobody gets through, and that will leave Mistress being able to maybe do a little bit of damage on the tower, or at least that will force Blood Angel back a lot. And here we have Nature's Prophet finding the Chen in the forest, probably while Nature's Prophet tried to get some farm maybe on the creeps, but is not able to do so. Still level 1, did pick up some experience, and there, oh yeah, Chen has the wards of course. There goes second ward for M5 down, so they can keep track of Miguel all the time. And he will not have an easy lane there. In the middle we still have a lot of harassment going on. Looks like PGG is... well, he hasn't used any of his consumables yet, and Windrunner just used their first one. So they're seemingly quite even. Even though Queen of Pain is 4 for 6, Windrunner is 4 for 5, so with quite even, I mean like almost that even.
Dire's top tower.
We're gonna have to keep an eye on them, because one of these could possibly dive and could take a kill on the other side. We already have fortification on the Dire building, and there we go. That would be such a fast first tower. There's nothing Darkseer can do about this, and therefore he's right to go into the forest, because this way he is at least getting a little bit of farm and experience. But there's the first tower, and going towards Mistress, a lot of towards Angel. Sorry, yeah, I keep saying Mistress, but that's just because I'm used to reading out the names after the team name. So it's Angel. I know it is. You know it is. And yeah, we have more harassment coming out on this middle lane. But there is now a bottle for Winter. Let's see, is Queen of Pain getting her bottle yet? I mean, it would be, yeah, there we go. Queen of Pain got a bottle too. So just a little bit later than the Windrunner, but they both don't really need it. And we have the first blood on the Nature's Prophet. Sorry for missing that. There was a haste rune on the Lich, and I'm going for the top lane just in case. Nope, was a field gank incoming from Enchantress and Tidehunter. Being able to do a little bit of damage, but she's still quite comfortable just being there. She still has a bottle, of course. And Furion TPing back. He is still level 1. He can't do anything. He doesn't have a teleport. Can't be near any fights. And yeah, there comes the support team. We have Enchantress and Tidehunter moving towards the bottom lane, because they know that he at least needs something in his teleport. He can't really do anything else. Can't get close. We have some creep stealing here from Chen and Enchantress. I mean, of course, these are the two rivals. Chen being able to take creeps, Enchantress being able to take them back, and vice versa. Do note that Chen's Holy Persuasion costs a little bit more mana than Enchantress's Enchant. So, won't be able to do it as much, but they'll still try to take each other's creeps when possible. And of course, it all depends on who takes it first, so that the other can steal it afterwards. Oh, we have invisibility rune on the Queen Pain. She's very low though. So yeah, she doesn't want to go for that. Ooh, she gets a hit on the courier, but it's a flying courier, so it can take that. That's fine. And there we go. Nature's Prophet level 2 win. Gets a point in his teleportation. And more support incoming for him. There's a ward though, if everybody sees where he is. So they will be able to just do that. Darkseer in the meantime dying on the top lane. Sorry for that. Wow. That's 2 kills and I missed them both. Sorry. Looks like there was a little bit of hassle with it. I mean, she did use her salve for it, but managed to get it probably quite confident with an arrow or maybe a Starstorm. And Darkseer just, well, he's level 5 too, so they're not that far behind. Quickly going towards the middle lane just to see if I don't miss anything here, because it looks like more harassment coming out from Windrunner. And, well, okay, yeah, more from Windrunner, because Windrunner still has 2 charges in a bottle. And there's no bottle left for the Queen of Pain, so she's gonna wait until in 50 seconds the rune spawns and hopes to get that with her blink. They have the ward, so they know where she would know where to look for it. And in the meantime, she's gonna get some extra farm. 15 for 7 now, while Windrunner has 18 for 7. So it's still so even with these two. And Darcy are moving towards the bottom lane. Let's see who's... Yeah, there we have Anti-Mage on the top lane. Just to be able to get a little bit extra pressure on the top lane. It looks like Mirana is gonna put the pressure on him as well. But this way, at least Darcy is gonna be able to get some farm too, and Anti-Mage will be able to farm on this top lane. Because Chen will move towards the top lane too, or at least towards the forest, shows himself briefly just to let Mirana know, hey, I'm here, don't mess with my anti-mage. Or otherwise I will come and gank you. So Mirana now knows that Chen is there, and will be a lot less hesitant to be that aggressive on the anti-mage as she was just now.
Denied.
Although, you know, you can always try. Never mind. But, yeah. Anti-mage will be fine. He has a ring of health, has a blink, has to use it too, and Chen being very close, just in case. If Mirana gets too close, Chen will be there. Windrunner activate a haste rune. Let's see what she's gonna go for. She's gonna try to go on the top lane. They're gonna try to dive this. They can dive this. There's a huge creep wave being able to take up the tower blocks, and Windrunner is gonna try to take a nice shackle shot on someone. It's gonna position herself. There we go. Shackles Darkseer 2 or 3. And Darkseer does have a surge on those, so will be extra fast. Tower hits Miko a little bit, but he will be fine with the heal from Enchantress. Even though Queen of Pain just came there, does a little bit of damage. Miko will actually die to the Queen of Pain, while Darkseer actually gets away. Barely, but he does. Windrunner, or at least if Windrunner doesn't get the kill, might steal. Nice juking here from Blood Angel, being able to just be on the other side of the tree. She didn't have vision, that's why she shot the power shot up there. Because she just couldn't see him, so that's really a nice play from Blood Angel, getting the kill there on the Windrunner, of course, with the help of Lich a little bit. And yeah, that was some nice kills for M5, definitely. In the meantime, Mirana is still happily farming though. She's 37 for 6. She's just been able to free farm her way. Anti-Mage has been able to free farm a little bit too. Whoa! It's lucky that I was here to catch that kill. That was just Anti-Mage being careless, thinking he could take it, thinking he could blink away anyway, but that Starstorm ended him pretty quickly. Being Starstorm being level 4, Anti-Mage being level 6, and Mirana level 8, so he was not expecting that damage there. And it looks like PGG wants to get revenge for that. Pops her Illusion Rune, and might go for that. There is a blink up on Mirana though, she will be able to use that. There we go, blink is there, but another blink to follow up. Slow is there, Shadow Strike is there, and mana... Well, bottle for Queen of Pain helping out a little bit. Tower is here too, though, and she's backing up. Yeah, smart choice. She shouldn't have dived that. Shouldn't dive that, and Mirana will be safe. And we have some counter warding from Playmate, even though he does not catch that ward. Well, the ward is pretty low, I have to say, but so they should know it's here. There we go. Sorry, wrong one, of course. Yeah, they know that it was counter-warded, but yeah, wrong one. Counter-ward was there, and M5 knew very well that was happening because they blinked there a couple of times. And here comes Lich. Hello, Lich. Just counter-warding again, but Lich is in a little bit of trouble. Doesn't get shackled through 3. Pops his ultimate. Is looking pretty squishy right now. Power shot going through, and Windrunner getting the last hit there. And yeah, that was a nice gank. Looks like Sunny might be in a little bit of trouble, even though Queen of Pain there to help out, finishing off Enchantress with her nice shackle shot with her Sonic Wave, and Nature's Prophet getting the last hit on Queen of Pain, while the power shot did a lot of damage to be able to make that happen. Arrow hits on Chen, he's gonna try to get out, but won't be able to do so. Windrunner getting another kill here, and power shot will finish off Chen's creeps together with a little bit of right clicks from Mirana. And that counter ward from Lich was not worth it. That was not worth it, and Quantic being able to take back the kills they lost earlier on the bottom lane. In the meantime, Anti-Mage still happily farming, 52 last hits, but we have to just check this for a little bit because I haven't done that yet. Anti-Mage died once, Mirana didn't die a single time yet and got 2 kills. So that's a huge difference. Even though Anti-Mage is slightly ahead on last hits, those 2 kills and that one death of the Anti-Mage will put them, well, not really even. I think Mirana would be ahead in that. We can just check that actually. 392 gold per minute for the Mirana, while Anti-Mage at 304. So that's 90 gold difference. That's a lot. Take a quick look at the gold graph. There is 2 towers down for Quantic and no towers down yet for M5, so the 2k difference is that, and a little bit of farm extra on M5 side, but Mirana killing off the anti-mates in the meantime is having a nice time killing spree for Angel, and it looks like anti-mage was out of position once again. It's probably a combination with a good arrow and TP in from Nature's Prophet to be able to get that kill. Wow. Seems like I have to wake up a little bit. Power shot just harassing a little bit, while these two are back in the middle taking their farm again. I have to say, I haven't seen. Oh, I was gonna say we haven't seen a Ravage yet, but there's no Ravage up yet on the Tidehunter because he is still level 5. He's gonna try to get his levels up a little bit here, even though Darkseer is level 9. He would be able to take this kill if he really wants to go for that. It doesn't seem like he wants to try though. Afraid that that Mirana has, sorry, the Tidehunter has support there. But yeah, finally Mirana's dominating strike coming to the end by the Anti-Mage, who had support from the Lich, but Lich still died. It's a good trade though. In the meantime, in the middle lane, we have Chen in a little bit of trouble. Gets Powder Power Shot going through, right clicks are there. And Nature's Prophet getting the last hits, didn't stand a chance. Looks like PGG wants to go for Enchantress, but she has a heal. And with the Shackle Shot, Queen of Pain is put out of harm's way, or at least won't be able to harm Playmate anymore unless Playmate oversteps. Here we have a Gush. There's the Ravage, he did turn level 6. Lich gonna drop here probably. There we go, Nature's Prophet getting the last hit on Lich. Queen of Pain finishing off the Tidehunter.
Was it really
Lich for a Tidehunter. Yeah. It wasn't really all that great Ravage, it was just a Tidehunter showing off that he had the Ravage and died for it too. PGG in a little bit of trouble, does have mana for a blink though, so we'll be just fine. Arrow doesn't hit on Blood Angel, and looks like Playmate doesn't want to follow up on the Queen of Pain, but in the meantime Blood Angel being shackled to a creep, right clicks are there, Starstorm was on cooldown, Power Shot will finish him off though. Killing spree on Playmate, getting a kill on the Darkseer. Just take a quick look at the experience graph, because yeah, it's quite even at the moment. Well, the fight from just now is not updated yet, but that's a lot of kills, and that's actually only one team overstepping and then the other team overstepping. It's yeah. Well, at least Windrunner got a nice amount of kills, and well, Lich died 3 times actually. If we look at the kills are pretty nicely spread. Only a Queen of Pain being able to. Oh, will he be able to TP in time? No, Mirana getting the last hit. The Holy Persuasion wasn't in time. Sorry, broke off that sentence because there was some action. It's always worth it. Doesn't look like she's done yet. She wants to get Chen. No, nah, they're giving up. They're gonna go for the tower instead. That's some quick towers here for Quantic, or at least rather quick. They will have 3 tower advantage right now. Well, nobody. Well, M5 doesn't even have any tower yet. I believe they're not really low either. Well, maybe the middle tower a little bit. Top tower not at all. But that's what you get when you have a Nature's Prophet and you have an Enchantress. You will get early towers. The only trouble will come when pushing in. I mean, the Darkseer is one of the nicest turtle heroes, so you don't really want to push in without taking a team fight outside of the enemy's base first. But we'll see that when we get to it, I guess. And we have some defense incoming on the bottom lane where Queen of Pain is trying to push the lane out a little bit, but backs off as soon as she sees there's reinforcements and is gonna try to farm somewhere else. Let's take a quick look at the items because I don't think we've seen that. Queen of Pain gonna get a haste rune. Let's see when she's gonna use it, if she's gonna put it to use for a kill. Let's hope so. Lich being able to, or being the one to ward a lot. Doesn't have much, but has boots. It's important. Queen of Pain has 750 gold. Does have the power threads. Not much else though. Oh, it's 14 minutes in. It's not that bad, but yeah, still not as great as, for example, the Mirana. I want to see what she has. There we go. We have a Ring of Aquila. We have a Yasha, and she's building towards her Manta style already, and she's not that far off, just 1600 gold. In the meantime, Windrunner might be in a little bit of trouble here. He's gonna try to TP out. Lich ultimate going off, and there we go. Lich getting the last hit on her with that Sonic Wave hit, being able to help out do a lot of damage there. She was just caught out of position. In the meantime, it looks like there's gonna be a push for this tier 2 tower. More towers going down for M5. There's gonna be TPs in to stop that. Very aggressive TPs actually. We wanted to go for that. There is a Ravage up on the Tidehunter. They should know that Darkseer Wall is there, Vacuum is there, Anti-Mage is there too to help out. Do they want to take this fight? There we have the Ravage, and they do want to take this fight. Mania looking probably a bit squishy right now. Anti-Mage is hacking into him. Does put his one charges just in time. Nice play by him. Darkseer taking a lot of damage from Impetus and will actually get finished off by the Enchantress, by Anti-Mage is trying to get out after killing off the Tidehunter. Actually, Queen of Pain got the last hit on that. Slow on the Anti-Mage. Doesn't have mana yet for Blink, but does have 3 stacks on his 3 charges on his stick. So I think he will be fine. Might be that Quantic is gonna continue their push here. They know that Lich is not there, they know that Anti-Mage is not there. Darkseer not there. Only Queen of Pain, and the tower is so very low. There we go. Mirana just right-clicking him. Gets denied though. Queen of Pain getting deny. Nice play. Not a very hard deny though. It was just right-clicks going off. The creeps weren't even hitting the tower all that much, so I think Angel should have known that, but oh well. The tower is a tower. Just like a kill is a kill. Yep, it's all true. We have Windrunner, we saw her earlier. She has a nice farm. She's going for that 4-staff first. She can almost buy her quarterstaff, and only 600 gold. She will have it complete the quarterstaff. The 4-staff that is, because 300 gold for the quarterstaff extra, and then the recipe. And hello, smoke. Let's see where they're gonna go. If they want to go for a gank here, or yeah, they do. They do. Mirana is ready to land the perfect arrow. There's no Ravage up though, 50 seconds for that. They have no wards here. Great minds think alike. There's gonna be a smoke up on M5 soon too. Doesn't look like Quantic is gonna be able to catch someone out. There's gonna be they are gonna be undusted soon. There's no ward up here for M5 though, so they don't see it. And they're just gonna farm, try to catch someone up. Maybe they want to go on Queen of Pain who's in the middle, or they just saw. Did they just see Lich? They could have. But they're gonna go for the tower instead. Creep Wave is there, Furion is there. And they're gonna wait until someone comes and defends it, but since nobody does yet, so they're gonna just take the tower instead of waiting for a team fight that wasn't gonna happen. Even though it does look like M5 wants to go for it. TP is gonna come out. Vacuum is there. Sonic Wave doing a lot of AoE damage on the Vacuum target. Darkseer being in a lot of trouble. Will go down here. Nature's Prophet getting the last hit. Lich ultimate going through. And Mirana actually killing off Queen of Pain. Chen going down to the Windrunner. Anti-Mage is trying to blink away. Is being the only one left from M5 in his team. And that's a great fight for Quantic there. They took a lot of damage from the Sonic Wave, but there was the stick charge, or at least I think it was a pipe, maybe? Yeah, there was a pipe. There we go. Nature's Prophet has a pipe. Just being able to heal that back up again and having that advantage in a fight. Ravage was there to help out. Arrow is gonna land on the Anti-Mage. They want to go in for this. Starstorm gonna go off, and there we go. Tidehunter grabbing the kill with this Anchor Smash. And this tier 3 tower is looking pretty squishy, as M5 is not complete to defend this 5-man push in. And there we go. Tower looking a little bit of trouble. Darkseer surging himself, Iron Shell himself. Queen of Pain being in. There we have another team fight. This time M5 wants to go for it. Well, they want to go for it last time too, but this time they just go again. Doing a little damage, but the heal from Enchantress is just too much to do really all that much. You have an Jen killing off the Enchantress. She was just no getting away from that. She took one for the team though. She gave everybody a little bit of a chase and sacrificed herself to be able to have the rest of her team escape. In the meantime, Barracks is still not still standing. Oh, hello, Siege Creep. One more hit. Oh, 13 HP. Hello, Prophet. Yes, there we go, Miguel. That was not an unexpected TP. Even if he dies now, that Barracks would have been so worth it. And it looks like he might be in a little bit of trouble here too. There's gonna be a vacuum soon. It's gonna be yeah, there we go. Right click there. Queen of Pain getting the kill. Windrunner not well, not showing herself, rightfully so. There was a word there, so they knew she was there, but she was able to get away. It's all fine. Nice shackle shot, power shot going through, doing a little bit of damage, taking actually the farm from the Darkseer, and not being able to, well, not gonna go for it anymore. Shouldn't though. So it's all good. We see Tidehunter getting gold and getting a Blink Dagger. Nice. We're gonna see some nice initiations. I have to say, this is a really fast first barracks, 20 minutes in. And that's a huge head start for Quantic, even though they already had that and they started, well, they continued having that with the 10k difference in favor for Quantic. Queen of Pain getting an arrow to the face, and Mirana taking the kill with a Starstorm. Having actually her mat style completed. I was actually gonna say that Queen of Pain picked up a Oblivion Staff. We have some old chats going on. An Oblivion Staff for the Queen of Pain, and he will probably go for Orchid, just to make sure that Mirana can't leap away, or maybe to make sure that there's not gonna be a Ravage, because that's part of where they are not really in favor for the team fights. They need to stop that Ravage from happening. Chen stealing a creep from Enchantress. It's all cool. And last tier 2 tower is gonna go down. Doesn't look like M5 wants to defend this.
Middle tower is under attack.
See a Bracer being picked up by Vegas, just for the extra survivability. Chen still building towards his pipe. Still needs 800 gold. Mech, of course. That's something they really need, though, because they just need to be able to pop that mech after the Ravage, because it does do quite a bit of damage, and Chen ultimate is not enough for that. Not only, you need something extra. It looks like Quantic is gonna go for Roshan. Not very surprising. They have a head start. They don't want to push in right now with all of M5 defending, so they'd rather take Roshan. And it looks like maybe M5 wants to defend Roshan. I don't think that's the smart thing, though. Ravage is up too. Entomage taking a bit of damage, blinking away. Mirana ultimate being up. Dust is there to help out. Vacuum is there. Lich ultimate is there. Sonic Wave there, doing a lot of damage. But there's the pipe healing them up again, and we'll be able to to take this fight. There we go. There we have the Ravage. Power shot going through. A lot of damage being done. Mirana getting the kill on the Queen of Pain. Chen going down by Enchantress. And Entomage trying to do a little bit of damage, but in some serious trouble here himself. He's blinking away. Doesn't really have any other option. Will still get a chased by the Windrunner. Blink is there, of course, for Mania. He's trying to follow him, but he will TP out. And in the meantime, Enchantress is going to take a fall here to the Lich, as he seems to be being chasing by himself. Nice shackle shot. Power shot will go through. Mirana killing off the Lich. Right clicks going off on the Darkseer. Gush is there. It does have a surge, but it won't be enough. Wicked sick and double kill for Angel, and now they're gonna take a free Roshan with Nature's Prophet being back. He was back to base, got healed up, TP'd back in, and there we have Aegis being picked up by Mirana. Not that she died all that. Oh, nice leap, Angel. Good job. She's gonna, yeah, there we go. She's gonna TP out, TP towards the bottom lane, get some farm in the meantime. I think she was actually planning on she was planning on going here, of course, to be able to maybe push in, maybe get another tower. They could have maybe done that. I mean, Darkseer is still dead for another 10 seconds. He does have the pipe up, so that will save him a little bit from the damage. Shackle shot attempt on the Queen of Pain fails. Power shot just finished out the creep wave a little bit. Harassment. Just harassment from PGG on the Windrunner. Angel on the bottom lane is looking to be ganked, but yeah, she's not gonna go there. He's not gonna go there when, all by herself. That would be a typical form of overextension. There's a ward here up for M5, so they would have seen her moving that way. So Queen of Pain can just safely farm a little bit without the risk of getting caught out by Mirana, because that's basically the only one she shouldn't be caught out from at the moment. Even though double damage Windrunner is probably quite dangerous too, especially if there's gonna be a shackle shot on the Entomage. That is not gonna be a shackle shot on the Entomage. Raised barracks went down by the creeps in the meantime too, by the way, but they don't mean all that much. Melee barracks is the one that's really mattering. But this will be a constant lane being pushed in. Extra to deal with for M5, really annoying to deal with also. But all towers are now dead. So that means that we're gonna probably see this gold graph, which is now 14k ahead for Quantic. We're gonna see it even out a little bit, or at least not even, it will stay stable a little bit from what I I imagine. Unless, of course, M5 overextends and gets caught out a lot, which, in my opinion, they shouldn't be doing, judging by the way of where they're playing now, even though Lich is gonna get a guy, she's gonna get his proud, we'll die here. Tidehunter taking the last hit. So maybe I should take my words back, but we'll see. Mirana purchasing a Monkey King bar. Of course, very useful to have, and I just saw Queen of Pain. Yeah, Queen of Pain finished her Orchid too, so like we talked earlier, she will be able to silence the Mirana, not letting her be able to blink, or of course make sure that the Ravage doesn't go off, or make sure that Windrunner can't win from, because this is the one that got Orchided. But look at this tower just taking damage. Mirana's just standing there, right-clicking. Nobody's stopping her. Arrow hits on Queen of Pain. Look at that damage! 2 more right-clicks will do it, but the blink is there first. Chen ultimate gonna help her out a little bit. Chen, who still not has his mech completed. That right-click damage from Mirana is just so deadly. She just got her BKB by the donkey too, so that kinda helped. Vacuum is gonna be there. It's gonna be just a little bit of harassment from the Nova from Lich. And they want to go in there. They have the Ravage. They know they can take a team fight. They know they have way more farmed heroes than the Dire has. I mean, Entomate has a Vanguard, so is hard to kill. Has got a Yasha, but still building towards his man style. It won't be. I mean, Mirana is way more farmed than he is right now, and he's gonna just kill off the Chen in like 3 or 4 hits, and it's gonna go for the Lich next. Does use his one charges at the right time. Lich ultimate's gonna go through, actually getting a kill on Mirana, but she has her Aegis, so she will be back up. She got a triple kill with that though. In the meantime, Tidehunter managed to finish off Queen of Pain. Antimace being the only one left alive for his team will go down here. Ultra kill for Mirana, and there's a GG called by PGG in a 27-minute game, in which, well, F5 just didn't manage to get up to speed with their farm and their lanes. And Mirana having that solo lane versus the Darkseer with the, well, first of course helped out by the Tidehunter and Enchantress. Yeah, that was just unstoppable. The tower within 2 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, the Necronomicon from Nature's Prophet, we didn't even see that one yet. I'm sorry. There's just so much happening, of which I missed a lot too. Didn't get to check out all the items yet, but let me just say there's a lot more farm up on Quantic than there is on the M5. Blink Dagger, really nice. Windrunner just completing her pipe. Didn't have that before yet. The donkey just brought it here, and they're just gonna destroy the ancient. I'm gonna leave the end screen up a little bit for you to see, and we're gonna soon be back with M5 versus Enro in Ghost League, 2 matches. And this was a match for ProDota2 of Quantic versus M5, just so you know. So, gonna let you see that. Max still being popped again by the Nature's Prophet just because he can. Hope you've seen it.